I have a Maytag Neptune washer, model number MAH3000 AWW. The problem with it is that the clothes come out soaked after doing a wash, and this is because of a faulty switch. But I'm going to show you everything that you need to check for so that you don't have to go and buy a new washer because of a little faulty switch. Alright, let's get to it. Before you start any work, make sure that you unplug the electrical cord. So the first thing that you need to check for is this doohickey here. This is called the wax motor kit, and basically this needs to extend when the door is shut. Now they're saying on the internet that if it has a brown tip like this one, that you need to replace that. The wax motor kit is right on the front. It is basically right here. Okay, so we need to get this panel taken out. 4 screws that need to be taken out. So you need to remove the door. Alright, so you have 1 screw, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so I've taken the 4 screws out, and now we need to get rid of that door. So now you need to remove the front panel, which is pretty simple. This easily comes down like this. So now we need to remove the 4 screws over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, in order to get this washer open. To remove the top panel, you also need to remove the brackets over here. This one and this one. So once you remove the brackets, the screws from up here, the door, the front panel, this just goes up like that. So here is a new wax motor kit with the black tip, as you can see, and that one replaced the old wax motor kit, and this one had the brown tip. And I found that on the internet. It says that the ones with the brown tip will definitely fail. Now, how do you know that the wax motor kit has failed? Circuit Q6 and R11 will be smoked. The main circuit board is right behind this. So you need to remove this screw, this screw, this one, this screw, and the middle one. Okay, so I've removed the screws, and now you just prop this down, and there's the circuit board. Q6 and R11 are right here. If you see smoke, then those are burnt out and you need to replace those. But on mine, these were not burnt out. So that means that the wax motor kit was fine to begin with. You also want to check the switches. So here's one switch, and these are normally closed, meaning that if you do a continuity test between the top lead and the bottom lead, they're going to be touching unless this button is pushed in, which it should open. The connection will be reset, and that's one of the reasons why the machine will not reach top speeds. Another switch to check for is right here between these two leads was a switch this switch. This is the out of balance switch. Now notice that I've shaved this off. I saw this off because I thought that would make it work. But this is a very touchy switch, and this has failed. So I've already placed an order for it on eBay, which only cost about $15. But in the meantime, we're going to bypass that switch, and I put it in a little jumper between this lead and this lead, telling the washer to go ahead and reach speeds of 900 RPMs and reach that spin cycle. That's in the short term. In the long term, you want to make sure that you have a switch, because it might not be so good for the washer to operate using a jumper. And the other switch you want to check for is right down here. Here's another switch, and this is also normally closed. And if you press this, that'll open the circuit, telling the washer to stop going at high speeds. But more than likely, your problem will be with this switch that has gone off. You'll want to secure the jumper with some electrical tape so that it doesn't fall off during the spin cycle. Hopefully that takes care of your spin cycle problems. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.